Wow, it's so disheartening. Today we just got the news that a young man in Anambra State was spied by his own people. He is the CEO of Fish Magnet. We all know him for his viral way of promoting his fish business fearlessly and very bold on social media, even to the extent that he called VDM to come and collect fish. This was the fish he wanted to offer to VDM. This particular image was the one he wanted to offer to VDM. But VDM, probably because he was very busy, he had not had time. But upon his death, VDM now went to his DM and saw the guy's message and read it out on the screen. VDM was crying like a baby. Look at this man now. Just look at this handsome young guy. And this is what one honorable Chindi Victor Kala had to say. He said, I just saw a video of a young boy saying Fish Magnet is dead. I watched closely to understand what really happened. It was a case of kidnapping. I never met or knew him personally, but I admired the way he promoted his fish business boldly, fearlessly, and with so much creativity. This is the picture of him. Look at this man now. This guy now, everybody, they go either they beg for money or they do yahoo or they go join political thuggery. This guy decided to sell fish. He can't brand the fish. He can't be prosper. They can't go buy the guy. Man, this is very sad. I did disappointed in waiting people from the east did to this guy. Now, people may say that, well, it was a result of his competition, whereby he said that he was going to crash the price of fish. There's one particular viral video where he said, how can people be selling that fish, for 30,000? That is 25,000 is selling his own. So people are thinking that it was competition that brought him down. But it may not necessarily be. You may just be a young guy in your area who has money, and then people will think that, oh, let's kidnap this guy. So the fact that now you are now doing spare part business does not mean that it's spare part people who want to buy you. It could be people who just saw that this guy has money, and so they went for him like that. Let's listen to what Reno Omokri, the Lion Omokri, the man who would always want to turn everything into political thing and would always come after Peter Obi. Now that this thing is happening in Anambra, I guess what he would want to say. Now let's listen to it. He said, this is Ife Sinashi Onyekere, popularly known as Fish Magnet, a promising young entrepreneur from Anambra State who was also a social media influencer. He was abducted and then murdered in the home state. May so rest in peace. But how come Peter Obi, who is from Anambra? You see, I know he was going to change everything to about Peter Obi because this guy is a bigot who hates the people from the east, and so as a result of that, he uses everything against them. And I'm sure when that Ghana must Igbo must leave, Nigeria must go in Ghana happen, he must have made it look like and it's an evil thing, but it's just so unfortunate. Even Don Hazard has done a video about it. Look at this man now. This is him and his mother. Justin, gunmen have taken the life of young Anambra businessman Ife Sinachi Onyekere, the only son popularly known as Fish Magnet, owner of Fish Magnet Barbecue. May it never be well with the people who do this kind of thing to him. They said they kidnapped him, asked for ransom, he paid the ransom, then they shot him in the leg and took him to a place where he later died of his injury. So maybe they didn't intend to buy the guy, but they didn't know how they would release the guy to the public. So unfortunately, the place they took him to, he succumbed to the injury. Why did they even shoot his leg? Why did they shoot his leg? If you collect money if you want to adopt people and collect money from them, you don't have to be so hostile to them. Now they killed the guy. But I know with what has happened now, so Ludo, who is supposed to be finding solution to the problem of Anambra, but instead he goes about attacking Peter Obi, will definitely, be ashamed of what has happened, and definitely he will do something. So Justin, criminals abducted and killed a young Anambra businessman Ife Sinashi Onyekere, popularly known as Fish Magnet. I'm so disappointed in that region. How would they do that? This was the fish who was offering VDM. Look, and there were about 4 of them. They were offering VDM, but VDM, because of logistics challenges and everything, VDM could not go to Anambra. But VDM is now crying like a baby. Now let's watch VDM's video where he cried. But now let's listen to what this Michael Chibuzo has to say. He said the young man is popularly called Fish Magnet. His real name is Martins Onyekesi, but I don't know where this one is coming with his own. He is the only son of his mother, Esther Chinyere Onyekesi, the Abga State woman leader in Anambra. Who knows if he was even taken as a result of political interest, because of who the mother is, and they did this to him, it does not mean they kpai him because of competition. I do not want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. These were kidnappers who wanted money. If they were assassins, they would not have asked for ransom. Of course they may still want to disguise it like that so it will look like kidnapping case, but I know they're going to fish them out. Kidnappers came to their house right at the heart of Oka Capital Territory, kidnapped him, and then what happened, the rest is history. But it's so sad. Look at this fine young man now. Who would expect that this guy would die before getting to 35? Of course this man now should be either close to 30 or a little above 30. It's just unfortunate. Nigerian government needs to do something about this, and VDM has called attention of the state's government to it, and the governor in particular, and they should do something. Look at this man now with his mother. I'm just so disappointed in what happened. Now these are the people, family, who are coming to sign the register in his house, or probably in his mother's house. It's just unfortunate. May his soul rest in peace. Yeah, this is the young boy. What a devilish act. The guy was just delete from the universe just because he's trying to make impact because he has money, probably not just because he's doing fish business. Please, let's get it right. This guy was probably not buying because he was doing fish and all of that. Because he's a successful young man, so probably that's why they went after him, not necessarily because he was doing the fish business per se. Please, I would like us to put that in perspective. Let me know your thoughts. I remain your boy Ernest Omosupe Adeboye Okoje. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Signing out. Peace.